Good morning and welcome to Zen Fits here in Blackstone, Virginia on a sunny day, Tuesday, January, whatever. But this is the center of the world, so time goes around you. You're always at the center, coming and going. We never leave home. Anyway, the title of this talk is The Two Buddhas. Now, I've been messing with Buddhism now since I don't know really when it began. I began my spiritual journey 1960, and it's had various stages, various chapters, various gods and gurus and saints and sinners. And I ended up in Buddhism and then Zen Buddhism, and I'm still falling. So I've come to the realization that there are two Buddhas. So let's look at that. The question that drove me, that drives you, that drives every human being is, who am I? What's the meaning of this? What do I do? What's my purpose? Who am I? In whatever form that takes, creates a question, a contradiction that drives us on a path. Whatever it may be, it's our path. Be whatever role we want to play, whatever job, whatever success, whatever we want to do is a path. And really it's the answer, a way we want, a how-to solve this contradiction. How can I get yada yada fill in the blank? That's the question. What's the answer to this wound, this contradiction, this inconsistency that I just cannot seem to heal? So it keeps creating new how-tos, home improvement, right? That's the question. How can I improve? How can I get my home perfect so I don't have to improve it anymore? Forget about that. So, what are the two Buddhas? Well, the first Buddha is the seated, meditating Buddha. And this Buddha is trying to figure out, who am I? He's meditating, he's doing disciplines, he's studying, doing mantra, he's practicing mindfulness, he's reading Eckhart Tolle, or Ramana Maharshi, or other whatever. But it's always like that. It's always, I got to get this thing still. How can I still the mind? And every effort I make just keeps those snowflakes coming. So I got to work harder. I got to sit longer. I got to meditate more. I got to do this. I got to do that. That's not working. I need a new teacher. This isn't working. I need a new teacher. But anyway, this seated Buddha is really the first Buddha. It's called Theravada Buddhism or Hinayana Buddhism, but it really lasted for 400 years. It's still going on. It's primarily Southeast Asia. The monks and teachers who come from Southeast Asia come out of that tradition of the way, the method. Here's what you do. The asceticism, the meditation, become a monk, shave your head, leave the world. To find the answer to the question, who am I, you see. So after a while, you realize that no matter what you do, just keep stirring up the snow, the thinking. No matter what effort you do, keeps creating more thinking, more conflict, more confusion, more clouds, more confusion, more doubt, more resistance, you see. We never quite get to the answer. So Hinayana, Theravada Buddhism really had a great breakout around the time of Christ, and it became Mahayana Buddhism, or the Great Fairy. This went to Tibet and China and Japan. So in America, we've got these two streams, two Buddhas coming in, one from Southeast Asia. When I study Buddhism, I study it by listening to talks of Buddha Dharma, teaching talks from Buddha teachers or masters, and I listen to them and read it over and over and over. And the first ones I've read, most that all of us encounter usually, is going to be Theravada Buddhism, or the Buddhism of the way of method. What do? You got to meditate, you got to do this, you got to do that, you read the sutras, you got to work. You see, you can't just sit there. You have to work, to answer the question. But then you come upon the realization that it's not working. Anyway, Mahayunibism was kind of like that awakening, so that Mahayunibism went to China and Japan and became Zen Buddhism, was the Buddhism for laymen. You don't have to go to a monastery, shave your head, wear robes, go out and beg food, deny the world, leave the world, live in a cave. We can't do that anymore. You got to be in the world. So your practice is in the world. Your practice is using the world that's given to you. If you're a housewife, if you're a manager, if you're a homeless person, whatever you are, you use that. You use that to answer the question, who am I? You don't try to change and find a better you. You work with the you you've got. You work with the moment you've got. You work with the situation that you are. This is what you use to work with the question, who am I? Now this leads us to a funny place, and it leads us to the second Buddha. The second Buddha is like this. Now this is a Chinese Buddha. Chinese Buddhas are Zen masters, but they're always laughing. They got a fat belly, like Santa Claus. And they're in the marketplace. They're in the world. And they always laugh. And I always thought about this. Why has he got his hands like that? What a weird way, you can't even do it. What is that? Why is his hands like that? It's like he's holding up an imaginary world. In other words, something is here that you can't see. It's empty. What is he holding up, you see? What has he realized? What has he discovered? Well, the second Buddha, the Zen master, the Mahayana Buddhist, discovers that there is no answer to the question. You can't answer the question. It's an impossible question. It's a cone. You cannot answer the question, who am I? It's impossible. You can't do it. But the more you try, the more you struggle with it, and the more you have to try, until you realize you come to a point in your life where the fruit falls from the tree. The second Buddha falls into your lap. And you are the second Buddha, which is laughter. The discovery that it's all a big joke. This whole journey, this big quest to find out who am I, this burning question, this nagging thorn under my saddle, this wound in the side of Christ that won't heal, the Fisher King of the Holy Grail, who has a wound that won't heal until the Grail Knight comes and asks him a question. The right question. So what is this right question? What is this impossible answer that must be answered, but you can't answer it? And it's just the aha realization, the idea, full-blown, suddenly, just blows your mind out. You can't answer the question. It's impossible to answer. So life is a question that has no answer. That is the awakened mind of Mahayana Buddhism. It's called prajna. Prajna is the aroused mind that does not rest on any form. It doesn't rest on any question. Doesn't rest on any thought. Doesn't rest on any feeling. Doesn't rest on any value. Doesn't even rest on consciousness. It's the open, aroused, curious mind that is just looking from a position of not knowing. When you realize that there is no answer to the question, you just question what is. But that's not to say it's all illusion. It's just a creative way of looking at everything. Everything is like a child's eye. Oh, what is it? There's no time in that. There's no future. It's just now, this situation. How wondrous this is. How wondrous this situation is. I don't know what it is. But I know one thing, that I am. I know who I am. I am this situation. That's it. I'm not outside of it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not questioning it. I'm not trying to make it better or worse. I'm not comparing it to anything. It's just this. Oh, how wondrous it is, you see. Why, it's Pandora in Avatar. Oh, look at the mountains. Oh, look at the flowers shining at night, you see. You walk around in your old house and you see it for the first time. That's prashna. How beautiful, how wonderful it is. How wonderful home is. Coming and going, you never leave home. Coming and going, you never leave yourself. So there is no question, who am I? You are it. That's the second Buddha. Laugh.